Welcome back to Living Local. In this segment For Your Life, we're talking about North Louisiana's first master plan retirement community that's offering yesterday's peace of mind with today's active adult lifestyle. And they're making your retirement years as carefree, affordable, and enjoyable as possible. And we welcome to the studio Renee Hall, developer of Willow Lake, and Don Mason, Neighborhood Association president, to tell us exactly how they're doing this. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, we're excited to talk about Willow Lake, but before we do, we go into all of the details of your community and all the fun events that you guys put on. We want to talk about the development idea behind Willow Lake and sort of how you made this happen.
Well, I first learned about retirement communities when I visited California. I went and visited my sister, and actually her husband at the time had a retirement community. And you know, there's Dale Webb's and that type of thing, but it wasn't a Dale Webb, it was his. And I loved how there were no children, not that I don't love kids, and that there was a community, there were activities all the time, but it wasn't like a nursing home, you know, It was fun, it was active. And it was just community and the lifestyle that you could bring. And I thought, well, you know, with our low economy, our low cost of living, all the lakes, all the sporting things that we have, the hospitals that are so phenomenal in Bossier, and then the casinos, all the fun things that retirees could do, I thought, what better place than North Louisiana to have, you know, that type of community.
Yes, and you guys have created something really beautiful on like 40 acres.
Thank you.
Yes, it's incredible. So tell me about some of the things that you have incorporated into Willow Lake to make it a retiree's dream.
Well, you know, I thought about, you know, if you have neighbors, you want them to take care of their landscaping. In the south, you need irrigation. And so I thought, well, why not have water features that you can draw the water from there and irrigate all the homes so that all the neighbors have beautiful green yards, and then have a maintenance crew that will go out, weed the flower beds, trim the bushes, because you know sometimes you just can't do that, or it's so hot you don't want to do that.
Yes.
And then we have a mowing company that comes in and everybody's yard is mowed at the same time. We also have covenants where you don't leave cars out in the streets or in your driveway, and you just drive through Willow Lake and it's just pristine, and the neighbors get together and have fun, and they don't fuss about, oh, you're not keeping your yard up, or you know, when are you going to mow your yard, and your weeds look horrible, and that kind of thing. So,
and not just that, but you're taking another thing off their to-do list.
Exactly, so they can enjoy life. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. So you were also telling me about some of the elements that you're calling it aging in place, and some of the things that are happening at Willow Lake. Tell me about that.
Well, it's unique in that our house designs make it to where whatever may come about in life, where you know some people may have a car accident, they end up with a walker or in a wheelchair. We've made it with wide doorways. We've got ramps that come in from the garage. We've got lowered light switches. We've got raised plates, electrical plates. So it makes it to where whatever might happen in life, you can still stay in your home and enjoy your home.
Yes, well, it sounds incredible. And we're looking at right there Willow Lake Estates. It looks beautiful.
That's our brook, yeah. It's got 5 waterfalls. And that's part of where the irrigation comes from.
That looks absolutely beautiful. But besides having a beautiful place and all of the things that you were telling me about, you guys also put some really fun events on throughout the year.
Well, Don can tell you about that.
Yeah.
He's our party maker.
Well, we have a full calendar of events. So we have various card games that people play. We have aerobics, and we have a covered dish dinner once a month, and bingo follows that with cash prizes, not big ones, but and a number of other things. We have a number of annual events which get well attended. Our Christmas party is our pride and joy. We have a really nice Christmas party every year, and most of the residents attend. There are always some that don't want to participate, but and we're open, we solicit ideas for new events all the time. My wife, she's an avid bunco player, and she goes and plays bunco and loses most of our money. But, and it's interesting to put on things for people to see what they enjoy most. We had a Mardi Gras parade just a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately it was about 22 degrees with a strong wind, and not much attendance, but we still had fun. And after the little, very small parade, we went into the clubhouse and had king cake and coffee. And normally we have grandchildren and great-grandchildren there to help make it a festive occasion, but this year it was only adults. The kiddies didn't want to go out in that weather, I'm sure.
That sounds great. Well, you guys are really creating a sense of community, a tight-knit community there at Willow Lake. Renee, tell us how we can find Willow Lakes and how we can get more information.
Well, we have a website. It's See Willow Lake, that's SEE, willowlake.com. We're also on Facebook. In fact, we are having a drawing going on, and you can like us on Facebook and you can win a prize. So, but one thing I wanted to point out, the thing with the adult community is no one under the age of 18 can be a permanent resident. Now, Don talked about the grandkids coming. Love the grandkids, want the grandkids around. It's just you just have neighbors that are adults.
Yes.
But you don't have to be 55. As long as there's not an adult, a child under the age of 18 in your home as a permanent resident, you can come live in Willow Lake. In fact,
great.
I think you'd love it.
Yes, that sounds great. Well, thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. And Willow Lake's absolutely beautiful, and it's located just 4 miles north of I-220 on Airline Drive in Bossier City. Or you can call them at 318-347-3331 for more information. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We love
Thank
having
you.
you. When we return, we're talking about the latest craze in fat dieting, so don't go anywhere.